someone, right? There's a difference between having a relationship and having someone, right? Hey, Amika, how are you doing? Having a relationship, because I think we have to learn the difference. Having a relationship and having someone is a big difference. And I think many people are confused about that. Let's just call it what it is, right? You can't have anybody. Nobody belongs to you. Nobody is yours. I know we say you belong to me, but in all reality, nobody belongs to you. Not even your kids belong to you, because after a while, even your kids leave. Your kids gotta go on to bigger and better things, right? Thank you for the gifts, Amiga, right? And so nobody belongs to you. The only thing that we can have here on this planet, on Earth, is relationships with everything. Is how we relate to everything else. We relate to people. That's why it's called a relationship, right? Right. We rent our kids. It's what we call parents, right? But this is why it's called a relationship. The way how you relate to someone is a relationship. And we relate to everything on this planet. You relate to your dog, right? You relate to your cats. You relate to your pets. You relate to your parents. You don't have your parents either, right? And you relate to your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. And so when we talk about relationship, people gets confused, right? When we say this is my wife, we think this is my, like, you can't possess anyone. You can't possess anyone. Listen, people are off limits. But having a relationship with people, you can. You just can't have them. And I think many people think that's a bad thing. No, that's a beautiful thing, because it gives you your freedom. And when I say freedom, I think that word freedom triggers people. Someone asks me, then why you even get married? Well, I get married, but I don't own my wife. And my wife doesn't own me. I still am a grown-ass man. I still got two legs. I still got a mind of my own, thoughts and feelings. I still have my own emotions. I still have my own drive and my own focus. I got my own desires and dreams. Hey, Chesney. I am. Amiga, I am. So people say, why get married? Because my wife is in a relationship with me. I am in a relationship with my wife. And our relationship, we call it husband and wife relationship. I think many people are confused and so this is why people, a lot of times, when you think somebody is yours, people will go as far as unaliving them because they can't leave. People will go as far as abusing people because they believe that person belongs to them. Right? Hey, Chesney, I'm doing good. How are you? Together to death do us part. Listen. If that's how you want to live your life, that's how you live your life. But I'm telling you, nobody belongs to you. Nobody is yours. You get to experience people for while they are there with you. You get to experience people in relationships. You get to experience people in relationships while they are present. Hey, Tamara. That's all you can do. Experience them while they are there. And a matter of fact, the best thing about relationship is that when you think that you own someone, you want to control them. You want to control them. You want to do this and do that, right? You want to tell them how to be, how to dress, how to move, who to speak to, who to not speak to, where they can go, where they can't go. You know what I'm saying? You even want to tell them how to walk. You can't text nobody, you can't call nobody, you can't check their phones. That's ownership. That's slavery. Relationship is like a dog. You have a dog. You are in a, the dog is yours, right? It's a pet wise. But that dog can run away anytime you want to run away. You don't own anything here. Because you came here with nothing and you leave here with nothing. You don't own anything. When you leave here by yourself. And I think people think, right? People think that's a bad thing. Oh, that's me saying, well, why get married? You get married. Listen, what do you think a relationship is? A relationship is like an illusion in your mind. Right? You're using your own emotions. You're using your feelings. You're using your imagination. You're using your thoughts. And that's why you have these feelings. That's why you have this sense of importance, right? That's why you have this experience in your mind. Hey, Tabby, sometimes you are in a relationship with someone in your mind so strong and the person ain't with you at all. Peaches, what's going on? How are you doing? Sometimes you are in a relationship with someone deeply too. Your emotions, your feelings, your mind, your thoughts, your body, and this person is the nothing with you. That person is not even present with you. Person not even thinking about you. Why? Because relationship happens in your mind. It happens in your imagination. Right? Somebody say something to you, right? We make a deal. We make a plan. Let's be together. You're gonna be my wife, I'm gonna be your husband. Next thing you know, that person is doing what they want to do and she doing what she want to do and they have other people and they're bringing people in there. It's all in your mind. You have expectations, you have assumptions, you have emotions. It's your emotions that makes the relationship. It's your emotion that makes it real. It's just your emotions. Because half of the relationship that we have is not even real. It's not even true. And you guys don't get it. Hey Janet, how you doing? Half of the relationship is not even real. It's just an idea that we have. And so this is why I'm saying you don't have anybody. Now I know, again, I know that sounds like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. To have relationship is a beautiful thing. It means that you get to experience. Hey Auntie B, you get to experience someone being there. You get to experience someone thinking about you. You get to experience you thinking about someone. You get to experience this version of love that's within you. What emotions do you have in your marriage? That's a hell of a question. What emotions do you have in your marriage? I have all emotions in my marriage. I am very emotionally connected to my wife, right? Again, it's because of my emotional connection that makes my marriage amazing. It's my emotions. It's because of your emotional connection that makes the marriage amazing. It makes it beautiful because you are experiencing your own emotions. That person says something to you, your emotions goes high. You get to experience the high of your emotions. A person buy you a nice gift, your emotion goes crazy. Oh my God, that's what you're experiencing. A person gives you a text, hey, how are you doing, beautiful? Your emotions go. All you are experiencing is your all emotions. In my relationship, now I think somebody assumed that I meant earlier on the video that I am not emotionally connected to my wife. I am very, very, very emotionally connected. A matter of fact, me knowing that she's not mine, it helps me enjoy it a lot more. It helps me enjoy the illusions a lot more. It helps me enjoy the moment a lot more. Because when somebody's ready to walk, they're gonna walk. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Sean John? When somebody's ready to go, they're gonna go. When somebody's ready to walk away, they're gonna walk away. When somebody is done with you in their life, they're done. Listen, sometimes everybody is not always there forever. Some people, hey Cassandra, some people passed away, right? It ain't forever. Some people break up, some people leave you because the plan changed. How would you feel if your wife decided to hang out with male friends? When do you draw the line dealing with emotions? My wife to hang out with male friends. My wife has a whole career. My wife go to lunch with people. Remember, listen, people are grown. These people are grown. We are grown adults. Now, if I feel she's disrespecting me in some form or some way that I don't want to do it anymore, I said, listen, if you keep doing it, which I'm not, because I'm not here to change you. I didn't get in a whole relationship with you to change you or to fix you. I got with you because I want to experience you, not to fix you or change you. I think many of us, we get with people to try to fix or change them. And so the things that my wife might be doing that's in the relationship, if I don't like it, I have the right to leave. But it's not for me to say, hey, fix yourself, change. No, I'm not here to change her. You own your emotions, not the person. That's all you own is your emotions, not the person. And so we have all this, but what if my wife, what if your husband? People, listen, if you don't, the relationship is what? What's the relationship? The way how I relate to you, the way how you relate to me. Well, I can express how I don't feel about something. Yes, you can. The way how I relate to you and the way how you relate to me is what forms a relationship. Right? Hey, Mick. Right? And so imagine this right here. You you go outside and you see the sunset every single day. You see the sunset every single day. You go outside on your back porch. Hey, thanks, Sean. Right? You go out and see the you go out on your front porch, right? And you look at the sunset and the sun is setting beautifully. You have a relationship with that. You enjoy it, right? The relationship with you on the sunset, every time the sun sets, you are happy, you're in a happy mood. But you don't own the sunset. You can't own it, but you can have a relationship with it. Because every time, at 8 o'clock p.m., 8:13, the sun sets, you out there watching. You're feeling good. You're feeling relaxed. You're feeling cool. You outside, there's a plant that you just love. This plant in your garden. You have a relationship with the plants. Can you really have a plant? Because the moment you try to take the plant, you end this life. True or false? The moment you try to take the plant as yours, the plant life begin to dwindle. It ends because you begin to pluck the plant. You begin to cut the plant. You begin to bring it inside. You end this life. This is why it's very important. When you love something, you left it as it is. You leave it as it is because that's it. That's the reality of loving something. It's not to keep picking it, to controlling it. You make sure the path around it is clear so it grows even better. And sometimes you have to remove yourself so it grows better too. Sometimes you are the weed that's stopping that person from growing. Nobody wants to but nobody wants to admit that though. Nobody wants to admit that. Sometimes you can be the weed that makes somebody else not grow. Nobody wants to accept that. It's always someone else. And sometimes you have to pluck yourself out so that they could actually grow. This is why when you're in relationships and you see that person is not happy, sometimes you have to remove yourself. It's a very hard thing to do. But Cheston, you asked me a question. You asked me, which emotions do I feel? I just had this conversation with, oh, you did? If a person is an alcoholic, wouldn't you want them to change for the benefit of I would want them to change for themselves, to be happy for themselves. I want them to fix themselves, but everybody will fix themselves when they are ready. Listen, understand this. Understand this. This is not our world. This is God's world. This is God's world. You don't get to, well, I think if God is ready for something, he'll snap his finger and do it. Who am I? I mean, who am I? Who are we? There's grief in doing this little thing, but they have to want to change for themselves. And facts. So if you have an alcoholic or somebody in your, listen, that person is them, is for them. That's their life. You know, I think sometimes we add to our own suffering because we take people's suffering on us. And we begin to suffer. You don't change. If a person don't want to change, it's because that's the relationship that you are in. Yeah, Chastity. And so I've learned, learning to be very aware of the relationship that we have on earth, friendship, familyship, intimate relationship. I have learned something very important. I have learned that I don't own the person, but I own this moment. And in this moment, I can choose to be completely free. I can choose to be completely relaxed and vulnerable and happy. Because the truth is, I know for a fact I don't own you. And you don't own me. But I choose to stay here as you choose to stay there. You choose to join me in this journey that we call a relationship. It's a beautiful choice. And you choose me every day. This is what we do in relationships. We choose each other every single day, knowing that I don't belong to you and you cannot belong to me. You belong to God. And so it helps me to be more open and to be enjoyed. While it's like eating a piece of cake. You know it's going to end. You can only eat so much. You know at a certain point it's going to end. And so you enjoy it so much. You enjoy it. You savor the moment. You love it. You enjoy it. But when it comes to an end, it's done. Same as relationship. The only problem with relationship, before it ends, you begin to suffer. For the end. Before it ends, you begin to suffer. You begin to feel this and feel that and feel guilty and feel afraid and feel angry and stuff. And so you're suffering continuously. If you eat something and you suffer in your mind while you're eating it, your suffering is pointless. I'm on 3 months no contact and blocking tactics to wiggle back in. They started growing. I love seeing it. Wait, what start? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, Chesney, it's about doing it every single day. But I'm saying relationship means so much more when you understand that I don't control. It makes you become grateful. You see, when I think you are mine, right? Here's the dangers in this. When I think you are mine, growing after I remove myself. Oh, they start growing. Oh, okay. Hey, Rigel. Oh, that was you, Rigel? I didn't know. No, that was you. Oh, I didn't even read your name. What's good, Rigel? Started growing after I removed myself. Oh, I got you. Wait, what the heck was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Where was I? I totally forgot. I read that comment and it just left my mind. But I'm saying, man. Yeah, I'm saying we get scared. We get so scared. We get insecure, right? We get anxious. Listen, the only thing is, no, you good, Rigel. We have to learn, right? We have to learn. We have to learn that it's all right. The danger's in something. Right? I was saying the danger's in something. The danger's in something. The danger's where? I just lost what I was saying. But here's the deal, man. The danger's in thinking that somebody is yours. You no longer become grateful. You become demanding. Does that make sense? Right? You no longer become grateful no more. Because now when you think somebody is yours, how come you ain't call me? How come you ain't pay for this? I expect you to pay for this. I expect you to pay this. I expect you to do this. Now we begin to demand. I demand your body. An obligation, an entitlement. Now, you should give me your body. And if you don't give me your body, you ain't a good this and that's terrible. Because if you ain't give me your body, then what is this? And so now the demands begin. Because why? I own you, you own me, we own each other. I have you, you have me. But no. In a relationship, it means every day we have to decide, are we still in this thing? Are we doing this thing? And if we are, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your time. I'm grateful for the conversation. I'm grateful that you cooked today. I'm grateful that you paid the bills. Look at you. I'm grateful that you did my laundry, girl. Thank you. See, that's a relationship. Ownership is expectations. Obligations. That's the difference. You see, gratitude is the most highest form. It's the most highest form of relationship because I appreciate you. What's up, Mr. Anthony? How you doing? That's the difference. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. What's up, Mr. Anthony? How you doing? That's the difference. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. But imagine if we are just relating to each other similarly. Imagine that we are just relating to each other similarly. Relationship, right? Relationship. Hey, Tony, how are we doing? Thank you so much. Relationship is just, it only means the way you relate. Listen, even your kids, you had your kids. You don't have them anymore. Let me say that again. You had your kids. Consideration is enough for me, right? You had your kids. You don't have them anymore. Your kids came through you. You no longer have them. Anybody have grown kids? Or anybody had grown? Anybody whose kids are grown? I watched a video today. The man said, you only get to spend 19 years with your children. 18 years they live with you. And that other year to make 19, after they leave, that's how much time they're going to spend with you all together, that 1 year. They're going to come for Christmas a couple times. They're going to come for Thanksgiving a couple times. They might come for a couple days a couple times, like vacation. He said you have 19 years with your kids. 18 years when you're raising them, and 1 more year all together after they leave you. Listen, you don't have your kids anymore. What? You don't have anyone. Hey, Valencia, how we doing? And that's the beautiful part. And so this is what makes you enjoy it more. It makes you enjoy the moment even more. It makes you enjoy the person even more. Now, we're taking people for granted just like this. You don't want nobody. We're taking people for granted. Listen, we take people for granted. You be with somebody, you have a good friend, you have a relation, you have a partner, you're taking it for granted. Man, well, I'm yours. And so people know that I'm yours or you are mine. So they begin to disrespect you. They begin to neglect you. They begin to go away from you. They begin to spend all the time away from you. They begin to, just give you silent treatment. They begin to, because why? They think they have you. They think they have you. Nobody have you. Nobody has you. Because guess what? Guess what? Indeed, Mr. Anthony. Guess what? You ever been with somebody who swore they had you, disrespected you, neglected you, but then they realize quickly that they don't have you because you left? Anybody? I know for a fact you all know what I'm talking about. I know for a fact you all know what I'm talking about. You ever been with somebody who thought they had you? Who thought they had you for real? Hey, yeah, Tony. They thought they had you, right? And they had neglected you to give you the silent treatment. They annoyed you, disrespected you, and they thought that you would still be there. But then they're close to realize they don't really have you. Because in our reality, we don't have nobody. We decide every day to stay. Indeed. Listen, you decide to stay every day. But the moment when they begin to disrespect you, this is why you don't have no. And so listen, there's a difference. There's a difference between exactly scratch me. There's a difference between having someone and having a relationship with someone. That's all it is. Having someone and having a relationship with someone is two different things. The relationship makes you grateful because not everybody could have them, right? Everybody don't have. You see, some people are afraid to lose people, but you never had them. You know why I'm not afraid to lose my wife? I don't have my wife. But guess what? I'll always have a relationship with my wife because relationship never ends. It doesn't even end. It changes, but it never ends. A matter of fact, you know why you call somebody a stranger? A stranger is a form of relationship. It means I don't know you, you don't know me. We are in a relationship of the unknown. Relationship, when you become friends, it changes. When you become lovers, it changes again. And then you go back to friendship because it's over, it changes again. Now you ain't talking no more, it changed. It all is only changing. Relationship is just changeable. That's all it is. It changes throughout the cycle. It just changes every single time. That's all it is. Relationship change. You know, when your child was 2 years old and 2 months old and 10 years old and 21 years old, same child, different relationships. Same baby, different type of relationships. Because they always change. When you're in a relationship with a person, intimate relationship, you start out one way, 2 months later, change. A year later, it changed. 15 years later, it changed again. And it just always changes. When a person gets sick, it changes again. You go into menopause, it changes again. How about when they say, I'm not ready for a relationship, we can be friends, but still shows up? They're telling you exactly what they feel. Your daughter has changed a lot. Indeed. Listen, you say, how about when they say, I'm not ready for a relationship, we can be friends, but still shows up? Yeah, they show up because they already tell you. They already tell you not to expect anything from them. When a person says, I'm not ready for a relationship, right? When a person says, I'm not ready for a relationship, it's telling you, well, I'm not with you. We're not together. So I'm just telling you right now, we're not together. So if I want to put that thing inside of you, understand, just because I put it in doesn't mean that we're together. So you're going to have to decide if you're going to let me put it in. Don't expect anything else from, This is on you. Don't expect anything else. If you let me put it in, don't expect anything else later on. Don't assume I'm gonna change my mind because I already told you. Miss Nolan, how you doing? I love you too, girl. Good to see you. Always a blessing to see you, Miss Nolan. He said he can't stay the night anymore, but then still stay without trying to be intimate. Listen, there's two things. Especially a man. Hey Mercedes, when a man tells you, "I don't want anything, I don't want a relationship," but he still takes you out and acts like it. Believe what he said. He does he know every man knows what a woman likes and every man knows what to do. It's a natural thing. Just because they take you out on a date, hey Black Beauty, how you doing? I mean Black Butterfly. Just because a man take you out and feed you and stays a night, it doesn't mean anything. If he says that he doesn't want to be with you, it means that's what he does. It's just what he does. There's no commitment there, no expectation there. And if that's what it is what it is. It's fine. It's perfectly fine if that's what you accept. There's nothing wrong with it, but he's telling you the truth. So don't let that confuse you. Don't let his action confuse you. So that's one thing. If he says, "I don't want to be with you," but he still shows you, believe what he says. If he says, "I do want to be with you," but he doesn't show you, believe what he shows you. Why not just leave me alone? Why can't you leave him alone? Why should he leave you alone when he getting what he wants? Why should he leave you alone? You give him what he wants. Listen, if I come to a restaurant, right? Right? Right, Tamara, if I come to your restaurant and I say, "Listen, I ain't got no money." You know what I mean? I ain't got no money. So I can't buy anything. And I tell you that in the beginning, and you still feed me. What do you think I'm gonna do? Not eat it? If I'm hungry? You don't think I'm gonna eat? You don't think I'm gonna eat? We all love free things, don't we? You don't think I'm gonna eat still? I'm gonna say, "Oh, this is good." But you know I ain't got the money, right? I'm just telling you again, "Hey, boss, you know I ain't got the money, right?" "Yeah, you told me." "All right." So I'm eating. This tastes good as hell. And guess what? If he let me eat free, you think I'm gonna stay away? Or would I come back? Think about it. Am I gonna stay away or am I gonna come back? What do you think? If they let me eat for free and I get hungry again tomorrow, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Hey, listen, boss, I ain't got no money, man. Henri, what's going on, girl? Hey, I ain't got no money, right? You know I ain't got no money, right? Oh, it's okay. Since you're here, you can eat. Right? It's Judy, right? You can eat. I'm gonna eat again. And so when a man is telling you, right? When a man is telling you, "Hey, I ain't got no money," or "I ain't got no commitment." Let's say commitment. I ain't got no commitment. All right. You can still come eat. You can have this still. I say entertain you. And maybe when you get some money, you might start paying. Because you know where that came from. Right? And thank you, Alex. Maybe when you get some money, you'll come back. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. I'll feed you till I run out of money myself. See what I'm saying? But that's not how it works. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Because when he gets money, he goes somewhere else. He goes to exactly where he wants to eat. That's the difference. That's the difference about it, you know. When he has money, it's hard because it's hard because that's when women say, "I have a good heart." That's why people take advantage of me. Right? I have a good heart. So that's why people take advantage of me. No, you don't have a good heart. You have a foolish mind. It's two different things. It's not a heart. You have foolish expectations. It's not your heart. It's not your heart that's good. Because one thing about your heart will protect you. Your heart protects you. If your heart ain't protecting you, it's not your heart that's the problem. It's not your heart. It's your mind that's foolish. It's you trying to learn the hard way and then become a victim. Hey, Aura, how we doing? It's trauma. Right? It's your mind that's ridiculous. Your mind don't want to accept the reality. So your mind is still hoping. Because he has never hurt me or treated me like people in the past. Yes, they might. Well, maybe you should continue doing what you're doing and see what happens. Choice if you want to accept it or not. Set boundaries at all costs. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But we have to learn, man. We have to learn. We have to learn. Like someone said, you can't change. Many times you can't change a man's mind because oftentimes, when a man says he don't, a man, how men are. When a man wants you, a man is gonna try his best, and he's not gonna say, "I don't want you for real." If I want you, I'm not gonna say, "Well, I want to be friends." No, I ain't saying that nonsense. No, I ain't saying that nonsense. I'm telling you straight up, hey, listen, I want you for real. And maybe, at this moment it doesn't look like I'm ready yet, but I'm working on it. See me? I'm here every day. I want you for real. I do want you. But when a man say he doesn't want to really be with you, trust him. He knows. He knows what he's doing. But I'm telling you, there's a problem. I hear women say all the time. Why do people with good hearts get treated so badly? You don't. People with good hearts don't get treated badly. It's you don't listen. You're not listening. You want what you want and when you want it. And just because you're not getting it, you think somebody is about you. It's not about you. Go get chicken's partner, right? It's not you specifically. It's just you. It doesn't matter how good your heart is. If you go tomorrow, if your heart is good, right, tomorrow. Indeed, sure, indeed, people without boundaries and self-respect get treated bad. If you have a beautiful heart, let's say you have a beautiful heart, right? Indeed, Ace. Let's say you have a beautiful heart, and you go to the casino to play 21, and you suck at 21. Hey, Kayla. Just because you have a good heart and you go to play 21 at the casino, does that make you a winner? Do you expect to win because you have a good heart? Do you want something bad? But seriously, if you have a good heart and you take your heart to the casino, do you win with that? You can't win with that. If you have a good heart and you play in spades with your partner, does having a good heart make you a good partner? Does having a good heart make you win? No. Having a good heart means nothing. That's just, I don't know what you consider a good heart. Some of you consider a good heart because you keep letting people abuse you. You keep letting people play games with you. If a man says you don't give him peace, but he still loves you, should you continue in that relationship? Why do you want to give a man peace? Why would you want to give a man peace? You don't give anybody peace. Hey, Miranda, you don't give anybody peace. What's up, T-Bone? How we doing, brother? Many versions of good produce, right? Right? Facts. Why do you want to be somebody's peace anyways? Be your own peace. If a man is holding peace above your head like this, hey, you're not my peace, but I still want to be with you. That's a man using that word to manipulate you. You're not giving me peace, but I still stay. And you be like, you promise? Oh my God, thank you, right? You become thankful. You become grateful because he's staying. Peace is not something like that. You're a grown-ass man. Figure out your own peace. If a man don't want a woman to use him for money, he shouldn't use a woman for their bodies. Well, listen, listen. Hey, Dime Gina, how you doing? Long time to see. Listen, sometimes we have, the issue is the good heart stuff, the good heart people. Because I hear men say too. I have a good heart. No, it's not keep your good heart in your chest and use it for discernment. If you have a good heart, your discernment should be on point. If you have a good heart, your love for yourself would be on point. If you have a good heart, man, listen, if you have a good heart, your protection for yourself will be on point. Right? If you have a good heart, your surroundings will be on point. Because that heart is what beats for you. It doesn't beat for anyone else. It doesn't beat for anybody else to play with. I don't even know what it means, to be honest with you. That good heart, if you have a beautiful heart and you cannot discern who using you from who loving you, it's not a good heart. It's defective. Your stuff is defective. I'm telling you. If your heart don't signal people who are abusing you and manipulating you, your heart is broken. It's not good anymore. They want to act a fool and never be held accountable for the act. Miranda, can you pin that? Pin that. Self-inflicted pain. I'm telling you, all souls, long time to see, man. How you doing? Hey, Times, how you doing? I'm telling you, hey, Latoya, if you have a good heart, your stuff should be beating for you first. Your stuff should be protecting you first. Your stuff should be making you love you first. And when you love you, you don't let people play with you. When you love you, when you love you, man, exactly, Ace. When you love you, you don't let people keep playing games with you and hurt you. When you have, man, listen. When you have that beautiful heart, listen, man. Listen, you rather be a beautiful hearted person than somebody being manipulated. Your heart is enough to sustain you. You know, I made a video yesterday. I said when a person loves their own space, and I'm talking about, I ain't talking about the toxic way. I'm talking about when a person is in love with their own company. Right? When a person is in love with their own company, like you really love your company, they can't play with you. That means your thoughts are beautiful when you by yourself. Your feelings are high when you by yourself. Your vibration is high when you by yourself. Why would you let somebody come and play with you? And why would you accept it when you love it by yourself anyways? Why would you take all that issues and that disrespect when your company by itself is lovely? And so a lot of times, the truth is a lot of people don't like their own companies. Like for real. A lot of folks don't like their own companies. And when you can't stand your own company, you put up with some BS, man. Hey, Kia, you really put up with some nonsense. Like you really put up with some nonsense and call it love. You put up with some crap and call it love afterwards. Well, because I love him. I love her. Listen, love is why you start a relationship. It just means they have never been treated well to know the difference. You know, that can be. I see what you're saying. But sometimes, but that's why it's defective too. That's why it's defective too. And it's not that it's defective. So that's the wrong word. It's not defective. But I'm telling you all, man, there are some things, and that's a good point, but there are some things that we cannot expect from the world. And one of the things that we can't expect is love from the world. Because one thing about this world will spit you out. It will chew you up and spit you out. And at this point, man, at this point in your life, if you haven't started reading, if you haven't started asking questions, if you haven't started, studying and researching, if you haven't started looking outside of yourself for information, man, listen, we can't keep using the same excuse. Like we really can't. And I think this is what, when I begin to listen, when I was in my own trauma, I had to look outside. Because I couldn't find the answer inside. It was too much crap inside. I had to look outside. And this is why I hate reading. Reading is one of my things that I hate doing. Yeah, T-Bone, but I had to read and read and read and read and read. Love and peace, you cannot expect it from the outside. You really can't. But I'm saying now that we are grown people, now that we are in our 30s and 40s and 50s, we have no excuses anymore, man. I mean, I get it. We will never love it properly. We were never taken care of. I get it. Listen, that's a very logical reason. But now we got to put away all the childish crap. So I got married when I was 21. Sometimes after 52 years old, my husband discovered he had ED. At 52? Oh, that's a good. If 52, when he realized he had ED at 52, that's not bad. That's 52. And he's waiting until 52. Some start in their 40s. I mean, be happy. Be grateful that you enjoyed it up to this far. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, damn. I'm just saying. If you listen, people body change. People bodies changes, man. Our bodies change. Mine, yours, ours. He 52 years old. I'm just saying. He 52 years old. Give him a break. There's medication for that. There's pills. There's things, but at least he did it at 40. There's a bunch of those who in their 40s stuff ain't working. He went to 52. You better thank God. You better light some incense and say, God, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. He stopped touching me and he never talked to me about it. Because it's embarrassing for men. It's very embarrassing for men. He went to 70, Kia. Men don't talk about these type of stuff. And I think that's why this should be some good things to talk about, especially with men like me. Like older men, age 45 and above, maybe 40 and above. I think that's gonna be some good conversations to have those type of conversations. I think that's why because we don't talk about it. Because it's embarrassing. Yeah, for real. We don't talk about it, Ace. We don't, and we need to. Because I need to know what I'm going towards in my 60s. I need to know what happens in my 60s. Because, shoot. Yeah. I need to know what happens in my 60s. I'm pushing 50 right now. I need to know. I don't want to be surprised. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? My dad was 62 when I was born. Gosh. I was 40. My husband is 52. Man. Take good care of yourself. You'll be fine, right? That's what I heard. So she lied to him and say she still is satisfied because she's married to him. Huh? It is not only physical. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of times a man gets that when he is cheating too, Sometimes. Just to put it out there. I know this for sure. When he's cheating and stuff, that stuff don't come up. He feels guilty and stuff. My mom was 40. My dad was 62 when I was born. Oh, okay. But check this out though. I can't go into that kind of conversation because that's not where my expertise is. Right? It's a common thing. Oh, so he's cheating? Had a baby. My husband and I just had a baby. He's 52. Oh, man. Lord. I think so. I think men should talk to this with men too. We supposed to. Because we completely don't know what to experience. What to expect. We don't know what to expect. You know why I take care of myself? I take care of myself because I don't want to experience it right now. Matter of fact, just for that, I'm going to the gym right after this. It's a big problem, right, John? I'm telling you, it's a big problem. They said 40% of men 40 and above have ED. 50% of men 50 and above has ED. 60% of men 60 and above has ED. 70% of 70 and above has ED. It's crazy. It's like after 40, the chances go up, man. He allowed me to do foreplay for both of us for 3-4 years. Finally, it felt very lonely, so I stopped. Listen, I can't listen, that's going to block me on TikTok. I can't talk about stuff on TikTok. TikTok is going to block me. So, listen, this is not that day. This is not the time for that. Because, Lord, that's a lot of information. The TikTok is going to block me for that stuff, man. Hell yeah, working out. I do it every day. No, I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to talk. I don't want to bring that conversation up. That's not where I was going, man. That's not where I was going. ED. Somebody asked, "What's ED?" ED is erectile dysfunction. When your pee ain't working like how it's supposed to. When your pee ain't coming up, like it was, like when you wake up in the morning. That's what ED is. When your pee just sleeping all day, it's just snoring. That's what ED is, man. But yeah, but we're not talking about that right now, though. We're not talking about we ain't talking about dead peepees. We talking about live peepees. Love. Lord have mercy. Yes. Take Viagra. Somebody said take Viagra. But check this out though. Somebody keep calling me. Hey, what's up, Nigel, brother? How we doing, man? Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me one. Somebody keep calling me. Hey, what's up, Nigel, brother? How we doing, man? Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man, snoring. It's P-E-E-P-E-E. But yeah, we ain't talking people anymore. Listen, we were talking about nobody belongs to you. That's what we were talking about. Nobody belonging to us. Nobody belonging to us. You know, people don't call you all day until you go live. When you go live is when your phone starts to ring. People don't call you until you go live. Nobody calls you on. Nobody wants you until you click live. Nobody wants you until you click live on your phone. My phone being dry all day. I went live and boom, my phone is blowing up. Lord have mercy. Like, my phone is blowing up. Put the phone on mute. But yeah, man, we were talking about, like I said earlier, I made a video. You know, you don't own anyone. You don't own anyone, and I think a lot of people misunderstand that video. And my wife is always in question. My wife is always in question. And I think many times people think that my wife is not getting the full version of me. I'm telling you right now, no, it's not because I'm famous. I'm telling you right now, my wife gets a better version because I'm not afraid to lose her. Does that not make sense? My wife gets a better version of me. Hey, Sonia, how we doing? Because I'm not afraid to lose her. Because I know for a fact I can't lose her. Because I don't really have her. I only have a relationship with her. That's all I have. That's all I could have. That's all we can have. This is why we have to appreciate the relationships that we have. This is why the relationship with your friends, we have to appreciate those. The ones with our parents, we appreciate those. The ones with our pets. Because one thing I know about life is that nobody is here forever. Hey, sunshine. Nobody is here forever. Self-awareness, how we doing? Nobody is here forever. Nobody don't last forever. People get sick. People get issues. Right? Practice detachment, right? Right? People leave. And guess what? At any moment, anyone has the right to change their mind. Let me ask you a question, right? Do you all think people have the right to change their mind? Hey, princess. Do you all think people have the right to change their minds when they say, hey, we together, and they change their mind later on? We're not talking about Edie again. We ain't talking about Edie. Hey, Tamara, how we doing? People have the right to change their minds, right? But yet, when they do, we suffer. We say that they do have the right to change their minds, but when they do change their minds, we can't take it. Indeed. Hey, Julia. They do have the right to change their mind, but when it's time to change their minds, we suffer. Thank you for the gift, friend. We can't take it. We refuse. We balling. As a matter of fact, why wouldn't if they have the right to change their minds, then why do we need healing after when they change their minds? Right? Hey, nurse Sandra, how we doing? Why is it that when they change their minds, we need healing? If they have the right. Think about it. Can't take it if we make it about ourselves and not them. Every time somebody leaves, I need healing. Is the healing that you want or acceptance? Like Tristan said, is it because you don't accept it? You want to fight it because you think, and we don't even realize that the reason why you feel this strongly is because you're taking your own feelings and painting a picture. Grief and permission. I'm doing great too. Thank you for asking. You have been attached for the wrong reasons. We don't understand that when you look at somebody, when you look at that woman, I've taken vows, there should be consequences for causing such major disruption to a person's life. Consequences from what? From who? Consequences from who? I think people take vows for the government. Operate as the best version of yourself, and you don't have to heal. And hey, listen. Do you know anybody who doesn't change their minds? We think relationship is any different. People change their mind in career field. You never meet somebody who went to school 4 years for a degree and changed their minds and want something else? Suffering is human feelings, just like love and gratitude. Suffering is also temporary. It is. It really is. They thought it couldn't happen to them. That's true too. That is very true. I did a video about this too, and that's was why my life is going to be about. I want a person to be true to themselves. Indeed. Every semester. Listen, some people go to school for 4 years and the last semester change their mind. You change career 5 times. People change their minds. People change their minds all the time. Some folks don't know what they want. Some folks got what they think that they want and they realize that's not what I want. Should they suffer? Should they be ashamed? I mean, seriously. I mean, I get it. I mean, there should be consequences, and because it's a big deal because you, like someone said, you disrupt people's life. But I think if you understand, you didn't bring this here, don't try to take it away, take it with you. When children are involved and a parent leaves, the children, they do. That is true too. That is very true too. That is very true too. The other half of reality is to be ignored, then okay. It's not about being ignored. But people still change their minds. Is it wrong or right? A matter of fact, is it wrong or right? Who cares? People still change their minds. It's their right to change their minds. Their mind was given by God, and they can change their minds. Listen, it's not always about how the other person feels. I think we live a life based on how the other person feels. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You want to be nice and you want to be kind. But what if, let's say if I'm in a if I'm married to a woman who I can't stand. Every day I hate myself. Every day I don't want to come inside the house. I got to sit in my car for 2 hours. Right? I got to sit in my car for 2 hours. Just like, damn, I don't feel like going in this house. God dang it, I don't want to go in this house. Right? I drive home from work. I don't want to be here. So you tell me I should take that L? You tell me I should hit that because it's wrong? Because somebody else's life is going to be disrupted? I mean, I get it. Why would you be... What's up, DJ? Go, DJ. Hey, listen, man. If you ever need a DJ right here. See this DJ right here? If you ever need a DJ, that's the one right there. I'm telling you all. That's the one. DJ Chris. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, man? But you're right, though. Chris said, why would you be married to such a type of woman? Listen, because I was broke. Maybe because he was broke. You know, when you broke, you have to take... Listen, when a man is broke, oftentimes he takes what he get. He takes what he can afford. He only could get her. Listen, why would he? Because he broke. And listen, Chris, I've been broke. I know what I could afford and what I couldn't afford. When a man is broke, he can only... Anybody else want him? Yeah, anybody else want him, so he takes what he could get. It's looking for a person to change, but communicate to the person why you are changing your mind. I feel you. I feel you. Hey, Chris, they're asking you where you located, man. Listen, when I tell you I'm serious, this DJ right here is the one for real. Chris, where you located, man? Because you had me crunk the last time at the party, man. Hey, Miss Nico, long time no see, girl. How we doing? Changing mind is seen as unreliable, unstable, and dishonest, which is based on others' expectation, and they can take for granted. Oh, yeah. Hey, he's in Denver, Colorado. Oh, that's where you stay. Okay. He in Denver, Colorado. Hey, Chris, do you ever... Somebody asking, do you ever go live? Do you ever go live and DJ? Listen, if you go live, I'm sending you my people, man. I'm doing good, Nico. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Don't bring negative energy home. Everyone likes to hold people accountable for what others choose. Simply, listen, here's the thing, right? Have the coach on. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. He said, not all the time. This is what I think. the world is going 2026 in today's time, women and men, we are equal as far as what people say. We are equal. I think ain't nobody should be get married and they can't afford to live by themselves. I don't think nobody should be getting married when they can't afford to live by themselves, because I think many people are stuck in relationships when they can't leave. I think everybody should be free. I think sometimes, I think sometimes, what? Sometimes, because there will never be a clear black or white answer. It's always a bunch of stuff in it, right? So I think we, before you can get married to somebody, I think everybody should be able to stand on their 2 feet. And so when it's time to leave, or if it's time to leave, or when somebody want to leave, or when somebody ain't got to, because let's be honest, 2026 marriage is not what it used to be. I mean, we all know that. This shit is different. This shit is weird. Marriage is not what they used to be. Social media and people and jobs and people, hey, I'm done. I'm ready to go. And I think when somebody's ready to go, but I don't have any money, I don't have this, I don't have that. Hey, listen, I don't know what to tell you. But I think we should stand on our own 2 feet. I think we should stand on our own. I think before we go in any type of relationship, I think before we get in any relationship, we both should stand on 2 feet. But I think these days, people can't stand on their own 1 foot. I thank you, bees. People are mentally mentally destabilized. Not having money didn't stop me from leaving. I hear you. I hear you. Financial independence is very important. I think financial independence is very important. And I think at this day and age, we got to be independent. And then when we come together, I think it'll be a lot more beautiful. Very simply, modern day slavery or exploitation for one of the two in it. And this is why, again, if we are both free, I think if both people are stable, I think it would be better. But I think sometimes when people don't have something, they go and they're looking for something else, especially money. Money is one of the biggest issues. You know how many people, do this with money to people? And if that's your security, you're going to do anything that the money asks for. The woman shouldn't have to do everything. Facts. You're damn right. If you're a woman and you have to do everything in the relationship, I think you just dealt a bad hand, and like what somebody said, you hate to hear this, but you pick shit. I mean, that sounds bad. Because if the woman is doing all the work in a household, I think you out of luck. You just like, damn, how did you get in that? I think relationship, when we begin to date, let's come together with this strong fun. Yeah, I think when we begin to date, number one reason indeed, Chris, when we begin to date, I want to come to your house. Let me see how you take care of your house. Yeah, Fran, I want to come to your house and let me see how you do to you. And you come to mine and you see how I do mine. When I dated my wife, I went to my wife's home. I hung out in my wife's crib. And one thing I love about her is that she was very clean. And she cooked every meal. And I said, how do you cook every day? She said, yeah. Why won't I? Oh, okay. Shit. You pick and you pick and you pick and you pick shit. Right? Chris, for real. For real. My wife came to my house. Hey, Amal. My wife came to my house and she saw I had a clean house. I did my own cleaning. I ain't hired no maid. I cooked for my own meals. I didn't have nobody cooking for me. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown man. Grown, you hear? I'm an adult male. I got to be able to cook. And so I think we should come to each other's house one day. Because if you're married to somebody that you never went to their house because you never know where they live, something is off with you. Indeed. That's how you know a grown man is be independent. Because I can't wash my own drawers. What's wrong with me? I'm a grown man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She cool. She cool. But every day she was clean. She was this. She was that. She came to my house. We hung out. For a while. She noticed my habits. I seen her habits. I'm like, I like this. I can do this. I can do this. If it depends on you as a woman to do everything, he depends on everyone. Indeed. And so if you are a woman who's stuck in a position where you have to do everything and then pay half the bills, man, that's terrible. I think that's terrible. I think that's a bad hand. That's a bad deal. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Bad. Stop it. Stop it. It's bad. I mean, I know people hate when I say this, especially men. But damn, that's raggedy stuff. That's raggedy behavior. Because we know you're tired. I remember when I was 20, I was married to my young wife. I was 20, she was 20. I was married already to my first wife. We were both in the military. We were both in the military. It was when women realize a guy can do for himself, like they're expecting for us to not be able to cook and right? Right? I'm telling you. Son, you're right, it's bad. I remember I was married to my hey Renee. Yeah, I was young, my wife was young. My ex-wife was young, I was young, I was 20. And I remember we were both in the military. I remember one day I came home at 20 years old and I was like, hey, she came home after me. Maybe 15 minutes after me. I said, you can cook? And she said, what do you mean? I said, why ain't you cooking? She said, what do you mean why I ain't cooking? She said, I went to the same place you went to. Work. I said, so what? She said, you tired, right? I said, yep. I'm very tired. She said, what makes you think I'm not tired too? Huh. That's a good point. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. You are right. You're right. You are damn. She got me on that one. She got me on that one. I was like, oh, but I was 20 years old when I got that. She got me on that one. I was like, yeah. I know for a fact you tired because I'm tired too. Very tired. So I said, yeah, okay. So my expectation, let me cross this one out. It's not a good woman or a bad woman. It's just, it doesn't make sense. You don't have to be a good woman to be used. It just makes sense. It's common sense. Now, I mean, now that you say it out loud, because we didn't have social media back then. I see my mom did it all. Yeah, she worked too. So if you work, you pay half the bills, and you gotta do all this stuff in the house. Yeah, you're the bad hand. I can see why you hate men. I heard it's common. I heard it's very common. I can see why you hate men. That makes sense. So when you require men to work and come home, I feel you. It's a bad deal, and it gets old. I bet you could go for this. I bet that shit it gets old. Yeah, yeah, just me. But I'm saying, man, listen. I think as adults, we all should stand on our own 2 feet before we get into any relationship. Stand on our own 2 feet. You find your man who can't cook, throw him back in the river. And did not accept more than this. Right. You find somebody who can't cook, throw them back in the river. Somebody who talking about, I remember, man, I remember one day I met this lady, long time ago, after I got divorced. And she's actually pretty famous on IG. I'm not going to say who it is. And we were talking for a while. We spoke for a while. And, you know, she was cool. Yeah, Nigel, she was cool. And Nigel, you know this person right here. You just, she was cool. She was thick. You know, she was talkative, but she was cool. She talked a lot. And we used to FaceTime all the time. We talked, because I was overseas, she was back in the States. And when I come to the States, I was supposed to meet up, and she was already calling me her boyfriend already. But I didn't like that, but cool. I remember we were FaceTiming, and when I look at her house, I was like, man, that stuff, you know, you can't see anything because this is her house. And I'm like, man, that house look a little messy, right? Oh, yes, you know, it look a little rambunctious in this, you know. And so I'm looking at her house, and I'm like, and one day we were talking, and she mentioned something, you know, I don't clean. Hold on now, I'm done. That was my last time talking to her. Oh, we done. We too old for this. When you say this, I believe you. You see, believe people when them jokers tell you what they are. If you hear somebody say, hey, listen, I have a bad temper. Okay, I believe you. Throw it back in the water. You could. I ain't trying to figure out why. I ain't trying to figure out how. I ain't trying to figure out what's your. I throw your ass back. No, I'm not playing with you. If you honest enough to tell me that you don't clean, I'm throwing your ass back. I don't care how much I like you. Man, listen, Chris, I don't care how much I don't care how thick you are. I don't care how fine you are. You don't clean, throw your ass back. I'm not curious. It boils down to most men want moms so that they extend their childhood and the expense of their life. Damn, that's kind of deep, Miranda. So if a woman doesn't have much income and the man works full time, who cooks and who cleans? You know, in a relationship, right? Hey, Nisi, I think in a relationship, we should have discussions. I think we should have discussions. At this current moment, I'm the one who stays home. My wife goes to work. I'm retired. And while my wife goes to work, I'm the one who cooks. I'm the one who they take care of them raggedy ass kids. I'm the one who makes sure these badass kids eat. I'm the one who makes sure these badass kids, go to school. I'm the one who makes sure these badass kids come from school. I'm the one who makes sure these nasty dishes were clean. I'm the one who makes sure that food is on the table for my badass kids to eat after school. It's conversations, man. Indeed, Mick. It's conversation. We have to talk. An important distinction is that your wife, not someone you're dating or getting to know. That right? True, 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 and that applies to many whitey men. By the way, like 90% of them are grown boys. I hear you, Miranda. I hear you, man. That's okay. You aren't at home doing nothing. Shoot, I want to do nothing. Sometimes you pick up things that your partner don't like doing because you might not have the product. Right. Facts. 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 Thanks, Chris. Facts. Facts. And so we have to converse. We have to talk. Listen, we have to meet. Partner should always have meetings. Hey, what you doing this week? Nah. I don't know what nah is. What you say? Nah. Nothing, you mean? Nothing? Oh, yes, nothing. Yeah, nothing. So how much money we spending this month? I don't know. How much you think? All right, let's spend this much. Let's put this much away. Let's put this much for the house, extra. This for the car. Well, you have to have meetings. How are you married and you don't have meetings? You gotta have meetings. Hey, how you want to beat these kids or you want me to beat them? You know what I mean? Meetings. Because it's you against the kids. It's you against these bills. It's not me against the bill and you against half of the bills. No. It's we against these big ass bills. All the bills. All of us. If I'm broke, you broke. If I'm rich, you rich. There ain't no dividing money. We a team now. We ain't playing that stupid game. If this costs $600, if this bill came and it cost $700, and I have 1,000 and she has, or I have 400 and she has 1,000, who pays for it? Who talks about that? Why is that a conversation? Why are we talking about that? Because if the bills come, who can? If I listen, I'll pay the bill. I'll pay it with my $600. I'll pay all of it. But if she have money, I ain't broke. You see, you are saying the man, the woman. I don't know where you are. See, that's why your shit. That's why your shit ain't working. That's why your shit ain't working. That's why your shit don't work. That's why your shit ain't working. Because you expect the man to do this and do that. And you just be, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I don't do anything. Yeah. You ass gonna be single. I'm throwing your ass back. Go back. Go back. Take your ass back. I don't want go back. I'm done. I don't need that. For what do I need that for? Who needs that in their life? Somebody who's a dead weight. Who needs that? I don't need that. I'm good looking still. And my pee still work. I don't need that in my life. No, if my pee didn't work. No, I get it. You know what I mean? If I had a big old wrong Betty, I'd take it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's not about see, you all this new generation about not supporting no man. If you live in a home If you live in a house and you're married to a person, it's not about you supporting a man because today I have $400 and you have 1,000 and the bill is 700. You paid. That's not supporting a man. We supporting the bills. We supporting the bills. We are in support of the bills. You all just have this idea, I'm not supporting any man. Listen, what if something happens to me? What if something happened to your man? I'm so happy I have a wife that if something happens to me, my wife got me. Lord have mercy. I don't know how you all do that. I am so damn happy that I have a partner that if something happens to me, I trust that this woman got me. Instead of saying, I ain't supporting no man. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Whoa. Lord, that's tough. Lord, that's tough. How y'all do that? I don't know where that come from. I don't know where he come from. Because if something happened to my wife, I'm supporting the household still. Dude, Nigel, is that real? Is that what we're really do? Then why are we married? Why are we really married? How do you feel about separate bank accounts in marriage? Me and my wife have two different accounts. However, so in my marriage, my wife, in her paycheck, I make sure she pays herself 15% or more in her account. Make sure that's going to her account every month. This is yours. You can do whatever you want with it. I don't want it. Then 12% goes to her 401k or 15% kind of 401k for the military, right? That's her. That's hers. I don't want a part of it because I don't want to touch it. That's her business. I don't want it. That's her. That's her. She worked for it. She has it. 15% of her check goes to her savings where she can invest and do whatever she wants, buy a car, buy whatever she wants. That's hers. My income goes to all the bills. So I have my account. My income goes to all the bills. She don't pay no bills. And then my other part of my income goes to investments. My wife, other part of her income goes to the group savings. So she has her own personal savings and she has a group saving where we do investments and everything else with her group finances. She gets 15% plus about 15% with a 401k, and then she puts the rest in a saving. Also, she uses part of hers to pay off the house faster. That's teamwork. We're paying off the house that she just bought faster. And so we have a plan for these money together. But you help provide and protect. That's important and a requirement on both sides. Right. But we have a plan. She's not saying, well, my check is mine. No, hell no. If your check is yours, I'm throwing you back. I'm throwing you back. Because we have retirement to focus on. Indeed, Chesney. My check is my check. No, I'm throwing your ass back. Again, maybe if my PP wasn't working, and if I had this big old wrong belly, I probably would have take it because that's all I could have. But no, my PP works perfectly fine. And I'm healthy and fit. I ain't taking that nonsense. Are you crazy? Your money is not yours because you make too much. We can do things with this money. Matter of fact, part of your money is to help us retire on time so that you don't have to work past 40. You can sit your ass down in the house and relax. Yeah, you can sit your ass down in the house and you ain't got to go back to work in 4 years. Because we now have, and then a part of her money, I don't go to the bank anymore. We use her money. If I use her money for a car, I pay her back. Not her, but I pay back the account that I take the money from. Bank ain't playing with me no more. The banks don't like us no more. Because now my wife's check is going to the big savings. So I ain't going to the bank, hey, I need a loan for a car. Let me see if I'm approved. No, I'll tell my wife, hey, send me 15 G's tomorrow, please. All right, which account do you want to send it to? Send it to this one. I'll pay you back. The banks now, the average rate is about 6%. I send you back 6.5%. So I pay you back 6.5%. All right, cool. Hey, what's up, Chris? How are you doing? Chris, that's you, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? I pay back 6.5%. A little extra. Because that's our money anyways. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, so right, their long-term planning can't be done. People can change their mind, so it's stupid to plan with another like that. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Miranda. What does it mean? Yeah, Miss Nico, listen. I'm throwing you. If you can't work together as a team, I'm throwing you back. Everybody is not good team members. If you're not a good teammate, I don't. I'm throwing you back. I'm too old to be trying to change you and fix you. No, I don't. I'm throwing you back, man. Someone who understands that mentality is more important than money. Own your own bank. Indeed. You said people can change their minds when they want. That was yeah. They can, and she can still change her mind. People can change. She can still change her mind. But I want my half too. A matter of fact, to be honest with you, Miranda, the reason why I let my wife keep that money in that account, number one, I know it's there for the future. Number two, I don't think about divorce. But number three, if we do, she can keep it all. Honestly, she can. I'm a man. I will never be broke. You can believe that I will never be broke. A matter of fact, when my ex-wife left, she took all my stuff. I said, "Here you go. You can have it. Take all that you wanted because I would rather make sure that you're good because I'm gonna be good regardless. I'm a grown ass man." Indeed, Nigel. My ex-wife took it all because you know what? You take it all. I'm good. I'm gonna be good. Listen. You know what? The thing about a man like me is what I have is not on me. Is in me. Is in me. I'm not worried about getting it back. I'm not worried about we split in half. Man, shit. Are you crazy? Matter of fact, I'd rather her be good because she's older. I mean, she's getting older. And I know for an older woman, it's a little bit different. It's a little struggle. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more struggling. You're going to struggle more than I do. Because I'm still, listen, don't let this, listen, don't let this gray hair fool you. Hey, BCS. Hey, listen, don't let this gray hair fool you. I got a six-pack still. Have you even seen it through my shirt? What does it mean when older guys come to you being cheap and having money problems? They're cheap and have money problems? I don't think I don't think those men have money problems. I think they have broke problems. You can't if you have money, then you don't have money problems. If you don't have money, you don't have money problems. You have broke problems. If you have money, then you don't have money problems. Oh, yeah, and didn't want to take anything. I'll feed it tomorrow. So people without money have money problems. If he has money problems, because he ain't got no money. People will share their bodies. Oh, why that's not coming up? I don't know why that ain't coming up. People will share their bodies and risk their lives, but refuse share money and play. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen. If my wife didn't want to teamwork with finances, because when me and my wife plan our finances, we be in the car. Hey, we this month I got this, and this. What you got? This, and this. How much we getting paid this month? Well, we're getting paid this much. All right, so let's put away this much. Let's put this to the house. Let's put this to the kids' account. Let's spend this. All right, cool. That's the plan. That's the plan. We plan this stuff. Ain't no mine and ain't no hers. What's up, Chris? Hey, by the way, that's Chris right there, right? That's the DJ. Go DJ. That's the DJ right there, right? If you all want a DJ in your party, check him out. That's the man right there. Are you guys? No, I'm St. Vincent. I'm from St. Vincent. If I get my six-pack back, I'm walking around in a car. Nigel, I'm telling you, man. Hey, BCS Angel, how you doing? But seriously, no. Listen, I don't mean to sound like I'm anything special, right? But to be honest, we plan in this stuff. But if the thing ends in the next 10 years, I am so happy that we have an abundance of money that she can live off. My income is not just to pay bills. I pay all the bills. I'm fortunate that I'm a man at this place in my life. You know what I mean? At this place in my life, I'm very happy that I could afford the bills because the bills is not an issue, but I could afford to invest too. So I've been investing all this time, and she been in, and so take it. Take the damn thing. But if we're still together, we're gonna use it for retirement. I had such conversations. Listen, you have to have conversations with your partner. You have to run your mouth. You have to yap, 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 yap. You have to make plans. If you make, I don't want nobody who have an idea that this is mine, this is yours. Right? If we can't play this team, I don't want to be married to you. I'm too old. I don't want that. That's not what I want. Maybe if I was 20, again, maybe if my people wasn't working and I had a big belly, then I might have to suck it up. But I ain't gotta suck nothing up. I bring a value to this damn team that I wanna equal say. My say is powerful as yours. Or both of our says is powerful. But I want somebody with equal dream. What's your dream? What is your dream? Where do you see our life going? Where do you want your life to go? What if the person avoids financial conversation? Then that's something that you have to know from before marriage. Chris, that ain't you, man. You're better than big. If a person avoids financial conversation, I'm scared of that. Whew, that's scary. Yeah, they were then were nagging, combative, demanding, we want too much, never satisfy, and so on. And sometimes it's true. Sometimes it's true, But now, if a person avoid talking about money, before we get married, I think I'll know that. I think when you with somebody, you have to look at how their spending habits. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think you have to look at when you're with somebody, you go on dates, you see how they spend. You go to the mall, you see how they spend, right? You go out in public, you see how they spend. You go to the house, you see how they spend. I think we see how people spend money. Majority of women that watch you deal with men that are. I get it. I understand what you mean. Mandon, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Chris said, talk to us, not at us. Listen, if in these relationships, if I think many people are with each other just because. You think the worse than I used to be? Man. Grateful, blessed. That's amazing, man. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I think when we start to get together as adults, let's just say everybody in this room is about 40, 30 something and above. Let's say 30 and above. We're 30 and above. Let's say we're 30. That means we have enough sense. We have enough common sense. When you meet somebody and you start to date somebody, you start to hang out with somebody, it's natural that you pay attention to the way how they spend money. By the way how they talk, the way they voice, the way how they are angry all the damn time, the way how they are moody, the way how they're always complaining, the way how they're always using their voice to manipulate you, the way how they're always lying and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Let's say you just 30 years old and you don't try to change nobody or tell them how to do or how to live, but you just observing, because that's what you're supposed to do. When you meet somebody, you look and pay attention. You don't want to change them. You just there's a billion people over here. I don't want to change you. Let me just pick the right one for me. So let me just pay attention to you. Hey, Denise, how are you doing, Denise? Good to see you. But I didn't see you. Thank you for joining. And let's say we pay attention to those people. Just observe. Not to, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. No. Let me just observe. And after 6 months, I observed you long enough. Now I'm all right. I'll pass. Uncommon sense. Right? I'll pass. Jazz, you here? Jazz. Oh, she's going. Right? I'll pass. And this is why we gotta pay attention. But I think people, we can't stand on our own 2 feet. We broke. We're struggling. We're suffering. We have trauma. We don't want to heal. We in this emotional trauma stuff in our minds. And here we are just miserable. What if in the beginning of marriage, things were fine? They're always fine. Then there's sudden change. Then, depends on the change. But it's going to change. The marriage always starts out fine. Every relationship starts out fine. That's why you continue. Everything starts out fine. Everybody say, when I was with him, everything was fine in the beginning. It's always fine in the beginning. It has to be fine. Because if it wasn't fine in the beginning, you would have walked your ass off. And passion too. I don't want to. Right? I'm telling you, Chris. You know what I mean? It's fine in the beginning. It always fine in the beginning, but it begins to change. Sometimes you have to change with it too. Sometimes we have to change with it. Talk to a guy who was always this damn thing always dropping. Miss again. Big up, John Wayne. How we doing, man? Who was always done to go bar hopping down to, and splurge, but had to save for a date. Yeah, see? Useless. 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 See, that's what I'm talking about. Useless. Beginning is not the test. Right? It's never the test. It's always a good part. But in the middle, you're gonna see some things and it's gonna change. It's gonna change. And after a while, in relationships, you have to change with it too. In relationships, in marriage, you have to change with it. You're gonna have to, because listen, in relationships, does it make sense to say that people, oh, does it make sense to say people change in relationships? People grow? People get bigger? I mean, I'm talking about like mentally. People do. People evolve. I've evolved so much in my marriage, right? She has evolved so much in her marriage. And as she evolves, I have to evolve. I have to learn to accept her evolution. As I evolve, she has to learn to accept my evolution. As we grow, you have to learn to accept each other's growth. I think many of us don't want to accept others' growth. Nobody stays the same. Nobody stays the same. Nobody stays the same. Didn't change. The red flag becomes more relevant. Lord. Nobody stays the same. Everybody change. It's just sometimes in their change, you don't like their change. Sometimes you know. But I think in long relationship, you're gonna have to adjust. I change, she adjusts. She changed, I adjust. It's always It's always adjustments. People outgrow each other so much that don't want to be together anymore. Indeed, that's what they say. Do people outgrow? Indeed, Scratch Made. Do people outgrow each other? I don't think people outgrow each other that much. I think people just grow, and the other person don't want them to. I don't think people outgrow each other. Yeah, yeah. I don't outgrow my wife. Listen. I have read so many books. I have done so many studies and practices. I haven't outgrown my wife. My wife don't study this. She don't read these books. She don't practice what I practice. I haven't outgrown her because I'm doing it for me. I can't outgrow her if I'm doing it for me. How can I outgrow her when she's not in competition with me? When she's now on the same, mindset as me. And we're not the same. We are completely different. We are different. We are two completely different people. I cannot outgrow my wife. And my wife cannot outgrow me because I'm not running behind her to see how she has grown so I can not know. We still grow in two different directions, yet we choose to be married. We choose to stop. And when somebody begins to grow or change and the other person becomes jealous, the person has all this damn animosity and all this damn resentment because they think that, well, if you go, you might want someone else. Indeed, Clyde. If you go, you might want someone else. Right. If you want to follow suit, then be it. Some people get envious because people think if you do it, you might want to, you might find somebody else and all them nonsense. That's where insecurity comes in. Hey, Tia, how you doing? And so I have learned, I trust enough that when she grows, it's for her desires, it's for her needs, it's for her life. And when I grow, she knows it's not about her, it's about me. I have to grow. I have to grow. I cannot stay. Listen, yesterday was an old me. Today is a new me. I like this me. She has to learn to like it. If not, she can go back. She can, throw her back in the water. In the damn river. We don't outgrow. Yeah, we don't outgrow. You outgrow yourself. You don't outgrow people. But in relationship, we always talk about, I outgrow him, he outgrow me. This damn thing is going to piss me off. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to cut this damn one off. I'm going to listen for what is not being said. Indeed. Hi. I'm going to the gym. Are you coming with me?
It's already 7 o'clock.
Yeah. We ain't got no kids here. You don't want to go? You tired?
I have to wake up in the morning.
Me too.
And you're not even.
I'm going in like 10 minutes. Do you want to go or no? Or you tired? You don't have to go. You don't feel like? Okay.
It's kind of late.
It's kind of late. Yeah. And it's raining too, huh?
It's about to start, yeah.
Maybe I might change my mind. See all my stuff that I bought today?
Yeah, I said, did you buy me anything?
Yeah.
And your response was, I'm going to the gym.
Oh, my bad. I bought you something for you to see me in. Some shorts. Very short. And you can watch me. I'll model them for you. But yeah, man. Jasmine. Somebody said that they want to see you. Say hi. Look, say hi to this one too. Thank you.
What are they going to see me for?
They want to see you because they think they think I'm lying. That you're not pleasant. They probably think I'm lying. Give me like 10 minutes, okay? And I'll be done. But yeah, man. That's really how it is. Is your wife fro? Is she fro? What does that mean? Is she fro? People always think she's not happy. I know, I know, man. People always think she's miserable. But listen though, seriously, man. All jokes aside, man. If we can't be on a team, I don't want to play. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh no. She from the Caribbean. No, she from New York. She a Yankee girl. She from New York. Is she an earth sign? She's a Libra. Cool. Just cool and relaxed. Man, listen, man. When I tell you all, man, the thing about relationship, the thing that we have to learn about relationship is that, seriously, nobody belongs to you. My wife don't belong to me. My wife choose to be here every day. You know what I mean? My wife choose to be here every day. You know? I don't belong to her. I choose to be here every single day. You know what I mean? We choose to be here. I don't belong to her. She can't stop me if I want to go. I can't stop her if she want to go. I can't stop her if she want to go. She can't. A matter of fact, if my wife tell me that she's ready to go, I promise you, I won't stop her. It's not because I don't love her. It's because I don't want to stop her growth either. Everyone needs a Libra in their life. I used to be a Scorpio. But seriously, she don't belong to you. Yet you say my wife, yeah, my relationship. Man, is my relationship, not my person. If you got a handcuff, them days, I'm telling you. Because you know what though? Man down, we all know this. We all know this one thing, right? We all know this one thing right here. We all know this one thing. When a woman is ready to go, how long ago she been ready to go? If a woman tells me that she's ready to go, how long do you think she's been ready to go? How long? How long you all think? Years. Years. Long time. So me trying to stop that? Oh, no. No. Long. Hell no. But if I say I'm ready to go, how long? Man, now, if I say I'm ready to go, how long do you think I've been ready? Probably yesterday. Probably yesterday. I'm telling you. Yeah, Chris. Only reason she didn't leave was because she wasn't able to. Yeah. Facts. 5 minutes ago. I'm telling you. And that's why a lot of men always go back. A lot of men will always leave and choose to go back because they only decided to go yesterday. Oftentimes. Never loved me if you don't. I would feel like you never loved me if you don't stop me. And you know, that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Can you block that person? Drop your cash up on my. Can you block him, please? Because I can't stand that kind of stuff. She been planning that escape long time ago, man. Long time ago. So Lisa said, I would feel like you never loved me if you don't stop me. And I get, you know, that makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. However, I'll make sure I talked about it. You sure you want to go? I mean, I think we should try again. But if she don't want to go, what's going on, Coco Lashley? How you doing? But if she ready, if she's ready to go, listen, it's a beautiful thing. One thing I know about this life, about this journey, people have their life and people have their journeys to continue. People have their journeys to continue. Yeah. People have their journeys to continue. And sometimes people's journey don't include you anymore. You're expired in their journey. And that's hard to accept. That's hard. That's a very hard thing to accept sometimes. Your journey has come to an end with that person. Sometimes that has to be okay. But if you trust the process, and when I say trust the process, it means that when you understand, sometimes you have to remove yourself from the equation. Remove yourself. Yeah, you can cry. Yeah, it hurts. Sometimes, I told somebody this right here. I said, listen, if I'm your blockage, block me. Right? If I'm your blockage, you gotta remove me. If I come in your way, you have to remove me. And sometimes when we are the one who's being removed, it hurts. Like, damn, that one sting a little bit. But I understand. I get it. That's real. I get it. If I'm in your way, you have to move me, because sometimes I don't know that I'm in your way because it's your way. I don't know where you're going. Yeah, you say that you want to go here, but you're not trying to go there. Because if you wanted to go there, you will move me. But I'll remove myself because it's about, I understand how painful it is to not be on your journey. Because if you ever been driving in your car with someone else and the person passed your exit, how do you feel? You ever been driving with somebody and they pass your stop? And the farther they go past your stop, you become more annoyed. You stop talking. The conversation stops. You become anxious. You get very fidgety. You're like, man. Right? And they're talking to you and you ready to, but you just, you trying to answer. You're like, yeah. But you wondering, why you pass my stop? Like black people don't tell you that you made the wrong turn. They ask you, where you going? Black people don't ask you. Black people don't tell you that you made the wrong turn. Black folks say, where you going? You could have just tell me to turn. You just tell me where you going. I'm going to your house. Well, why are you here? You could just tell me that I missed your turn, I mean, seriously. Where are the people like you guys located? I need more. But listen, depends on what they want. If it's the goal is to have connection, being passed into something. Well, you turn here, right? Hey, Shay. Hey, Rasta Melanie. But yeah. But the thing about it, man, is that, you have to be at the place. If they are wanting help and expanding money, then it bothers them. You have to, in this life, I think you have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. Not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. And you have to stand on your own 2 feet spiritually, psychologically. You really have to. And so it's okay to walk this journey by yourself. And it's okay to walk it with someone else too. Both are beautiful experiences. And so when it's time to walk by yourself, you're not crying and screaming and kicking, talking about, I need healing, my life is over. No. You're by yourself now. It was beautiful before when I was by myself. I got to know you. I got to love you. The moment was nice. The moment was great. The moment was wonderful. It lasted a nice, beautiful time. But now I gotta walk by myself. Because one thing about life is that the people who started out with us sometimes don't end with us. Because the journey has to be beautiful whether you by yourself or you with someone else. But if I walk with you and it's not beautiful as I walk with myself, then what am I walking with you for? I walk by myself. It's like going for a walk. Have you ever went for a walk in the morning time? Yeah, right, Nadine? Have you ever walked? Have you ever been on your walk, your exercise route, every day and you was perfectly fine by yourself? Then one day somebody decided to walk with you. You're like, okay, come along. But they made the walk a whole lot worse. So you're like, yeah, tomorrow I'll walk by my damn self again. It's okay. Don't come. Don't come with me. A part of loving someone is knowing to let them go so that they can live their lives, and that's okay. Facts. That's the thought. How beautiful is the one that grew. Then he veil. Exploitations. Thank you, my daughter and sister. Thank you for my galaxy. You know, I learned if I'm walking with you and the walk is worse and my heel gets worse and I don't like the walk, I'm throwing you, hey, don't walk with me no more. Because my walk by myself was good. You know what I mean? The walk by myself was a lot better. It was more enjoyable. If that's more enjoyable, why am I walking with you for? You know, part of loving someone is also letting them go. You know, I let my wife go a long time ago. And you're enjoying life, but I'm not just ruining it. Right! Right! I let my wife go a long time ago. And when I say I let her go, I mean she's a free woman. She's free to have her emotions. She's free to go to work. She's free to talk, not to indulge in my conversations, to be a part of my team on social media, to not be a part of my team, right? I don't control her with my emotions, my attitude, my control behaviors, my ego. I've released her from that suffering. But when you release somebody and they still stay, it's even more beautiful. Do you all know that? And when I say release her, it doesn't mean I don't want her anymore. It means I want you to be free so that you can love me properly. Not expectations of you. Not forcing you to do this. Not forcing you to do that. Not telling you who you can talk to and who you can't talk to. Not checking your phones and controlling who you emailing. Not, boy, this, I think I'm done with this. Y'all, I'll see you guys later. You see what I'm saying? Not checking her phone and telling her, who is this? Are you talking to your ex? Who you riding with? No, I released that one. Long time ago. And so I release her. And when I release her, it became so much beautiful. Because now, she's still there. She's still there. She's living her life. She's being who she want to be. She's being who she's free to be. Living the life how she want to live it. Expressing her own emotions, her own selves. That has to be an exhausting life. Why you say that? What do you mean, man? Oh, yeah. You mean like trying to control somebody, right? We're supposed to not suffer it. Indeed. Me worried about where she is and who she's talking to, who she's riding with. Me worried about when she's coming home. You're released. You're grown. Indeed. That's exhausting, for real. And that's why it doesn't work. It's the most beautiful. Man, I'm telling you, to give somebody their freedom is a beautiful form of love. I totally wear you out trying to. And that's what a lot of people do in relationships. You want to control. Your face light up when you talk to her. She's a cool chick, man. She's a cool chick. She's a really cool chick. She's simple. She's simple as hell. But the thing about it, man, I set her free. I set her ass free a long time ago. What happens when something, Tamara, what happens when something transpires that you don't like? Like what? Like, give me an example. You mean like cheating or something? You mean like cheating? There are many things that transpires that I don't like. But my not liking something doesn't dictate anything. It doesn't control anything. I don't use my like and my dislike to control anyone or anything. That's just my personal feelings. I don't like this. That's my business. Just because I don't like when my wife put braids in her hair doesn't mean that she doesn't do it. She's grown. She can do it. Right? Just because I don't like when my wife wears shorts to the gym doesn't mean that she doesn't do it. She's a grown-ass woman. Now, if it's something that I feel like gonna disrespect the protection of what I do, no, that's a little different. But my likes, my dislike is my issue. I think that's my own conditioning. That's my own suffering. Your likes and your dislikes are your suffering. I just said this on podcast. Oh, really? Do you cheat? You know what? That's a good question, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody asked me if I cheat. That's a hell of a question. Like coming home first or something. Like coming home last or something. I don't think I understand. I don't think I understand. So Kevin, Nadine. So Kevin's asked me, do you cheat? I mean, let me answer the question. So somebody, I don't know if I cheated. If I cheat, I have recently, um, and I hope the IRS didn't find out. Because when I did my taxes the last time, I think I missed one of my incomes. I don't know if it was on purpose. I don't know if it was. I don't know if I just forget to leave it out, or maybe I did on purpose. But I ain't got caught yet though. So hopefully, hopefully I'm good. So do I cheat? I have. I mean, last time was this last file, my taxes. Man, now, I'm just saying. Thank you, Carolina. Because I don't know what the hell that question is about. I am curious. I am married for 26 years, been with my husband for 30 years, but I don't want to divorce. So what am I going to do with if I cheat? So you can just say that? So if that's what you want to ask me, why is the Bible... Time out. Hold on. But why is that a part of... Why is if I cheat a part of that? I don't... Thank you, Carolina. I don't understand that. How is that? How does that go together? I don't want to cheat. Then don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't do it. Wait, are you a male or female? Oh, you're a female. I'm sorry. Because you're with my husband for 30 years. Yeah, don't cheat. Yeah. So why are you asking me if I cheat? Lord, boy, that's some. Yeah, do I cheat? But I've cheated many times. Taxes. You know, last time I cheated, I was playing with my kids, and we were playing the game. I think we were playing the PlayStation, and it was Mortal Kombat. To see how men think, how I think is not how your husband thinks. What I do is not what your husband do. Don't use me to figure out what your husband do or doesn't do. Please don't do that. That's a big mistake. Please, 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 please. Please, if you got the stamina, go ahead. But nah, please don't use anybody on social media. When I say I let her go, I don't think you'll understand what that means. I don't understand. Do you not understand what I mean when I say I let her go? Do you not understand it? Did you all miss that point of what I mean by that? You know I gotta talk. You all didn't understand, huh? Shoot. It means I allowed her to be herself. It means I allowed her to be herself. Yes, it just means I allow her to be herself fully without me controlling what she is doing or who she's talking to or who she's texting or what she wants to do in life, how she want to wear her hair, how she want to dress. But I just trust that she respect the marriage. That's the flower that you did. Trying to change, right? Not trying to change her. So she gets to, because she's an adult. She knows she's grown. She's experienced life, growing up, wherever she's from. She's experienced life fully. She has her own thoughts, her own understanding, her own experiences. One thing I realize is that women are not. No, it's not open relationship. What are you all talking about, man? Hey, maybe y'all don't get it, man. You be on let be, indeed. You handle these comments and questions like a Hey, man down. I try, man. Hey, TH. Hey, TBA. How you doing? Going to make a poll. Okay. Hey, Charlotte. How you doing? Good to see you too. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Chris. Oh, the trolling? Relationship that most people can't fathom. Do you think that's what it is? Trying to control her. Right. It's just I'm not trying to control who she is. That's what we should all have. You can't even control your kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, do you want to control your kids? You know what I mean? I got you, bro. Just to watch it. Okay. I got you, man. Yeah. Guys always this way. Were you guys always this way or something the relationship grew into? The girl them look. I read a couple books about 7-8 years ago. One of the books that I read, and I I began to practice is this. And we just read this book in our book club. We just finished like 2 weeks ago, The Mastery of Love. Thank you. We just read this book a few weeks ago, The Mastery of Love. Oh, you have this book, Chris? I do. I sure do, Tamara. I sure do. The Four Agreements. Yep, I have that one too. I read this book, The Mastery of Love, and it taught me how to love properly. In so much words, it taught me how to love. And to love, you have to let it go. You have to let people go. And so about 7-8 years ago, I began to study that. And I began to practice that. And as I began to practice, she began to understand. And she began to adjust. Right? She began to adjust. I began to adjust. We begin to understand. And it's the best thing ever. Yep, I have the one too. Somewhere up here. And so that's what happens. Now she ain't waiting for me. She ain't waiting for me at all. She just came from work. She watching TV and eating her food. She ain't waiting for me. Trust me. I allow her to be who she is. Yeah. Allow. Please don't let the word trigger you. This book is The Mastery of Love. Please don't let my words trigger you. It's not a bad thing to say allow. I allow her to be who she is. Not saying that I have choice. But in relationships these days, many people don't allow people to be themselves. And you know what? The best thing is too, she allowed me to be, you ought to be letting these little words trigger you all now. Don't be triggered in here. You are triggering this says a lot about you all. ain't about my words. Don't pick one of my words to make it trigger you. You all know what I mean. Come on now. Like, you all know what I mean. We've been knowing what we've been knowing what shit means, but you all just want to be triggered. You all love being triggered. You know what I mean? Oh, he said he allow her. He said did this nigga just say he allow her? Like, nigga, what? You allow her? She's a grown. You know what I meant? Right. I mean, boy, you all love to be triggered, man. Hey, Walk in Victory, how we doing? Yeah, I'm telling you. But no, she is who she want to be. But I assist I assist her. Does that make sense? I assist in who she wants to be. Whatever she needs help in, I assist in it. It's not me. It's not for me to say, when I ask my wife what she want to do, it's not for me to say, well, you shouldn't want this because you are married. Because the one thing that I don't want my wife to be, whether we together or not, is to regret 15, 20 years from now that she didn't get to do what she wanted to do. And so, what do you want? When I asked my wife if she wanted to stay in the military or she wanted to get out, because I was ready for her to get out because of these bad kids. My kids are not bad. I'm just joking. And she said, no, I'd rather stay and retire so I can have my own income and I don't have to work again. I said, all right, I'll suck it up and be with these badass kids. They're not bad. Life Coach suggested those books. Oh, okay. Chris, you see? I feel you. You did say that you had a coach. You know what I mean? And so, hey, Jasmine, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? She tells me what she want to do. It's not I don't want to control what she does. Well, you married now, so you have to stay home with the kids. No. Because 20 years from now, when you turn 70, 60 years old, I refuse, man. I refuse. New age stuff, right? I refuse to have her, cussing me. My husband, I was with this raggedy ass dude, and he told me I had to. So hey, what do you want to be? You need help? Let me assist you. And so when she told me she wanted to stay in the military, hey, what do you want? All right, let me assist you in getting these ranks. Let me assist you in getting promotion. I'll take the kids. I'll stay home with the kids. I'll chill with the kids. I'll take the kids to school. I'll pick them little things up. I'll feed them. It's okay. You know what I mean? Because when I was getting my rank in the military, guess what she was doing? Supporting me from the back. When I was in the military still, I was a high ranking. I had late days, late nights, late hours, long weekends, and she was there in the back supporting me, making sure that my stuff was good. I didn't have to ask no questions. I come home, I had food, I had this, and she was supporting me from the back. Now, she wants her career. So I pushed her from the back. Hey, I'm the silent partner. So when she's at work and she shows up there, when my wife goes to work and she shows up, car is clean, Y'all don't listen. I'm. By the way, this is. Somebody told my wife the other day, your husband must really love you. Your car is always clean. Hell yeah. How does my wife go to work with a dirty ass car? You hear me? Yeah, you hear me? I ain't let them work in a dirty ass car. The inside is all dirt and stuff. Hell no. I'm a grown man. You don't go. I even told my son, hey, come on, let's go clean this car. That's your mother's car. You always clean the woman's car. Come on, let's clean this car. So my son learned to wash the car. Man, hell no, I ain't playing them games. 21 books, The Power of Now. I have that one too. I have that book. That was my first book I ever read. And The Radical Forgiveness. I haven't read that one though. So that one I might have to get into. Need a man to clean. No. Wait, what now? I need a man to clean my car and massage me. Girl, there are people who do that. You gotta pay them maybe $60. They'll do it. Yeah. You know, and so when she goes to work, she ain't got to stress at home. The kids ain't got, their kids ain't stressing. The kids are just, I got it. Because why? She did that for me in the beginning, so I have to do it too. This is my turn to give back. Yeah, man. These are good. Oh, you had that book, Mandel? Radical Forgiveness? Maybe I have to check it out for real. You can pay people for that. Yeah, right. 56, 60, yeah. It's cheap. $56. $56, man. That's cheap. You know what book helped me too? What book helped me too? Let me see. Shoot. Oh my gosh. I can't even find it. I can't even find it. To help you do what? No. You don't need help. You will really be married for 20, 30 years. Trust. Yeah, it's a little rain coming out here, man. There's a little rain coming out here. But listen, man. So I think the greatest gift is to give somebody their freedom. And understand, in their freedom, you don't get to dictate what they do, how they do it, and all them things. You get to just sit back and observe. And hope that in their freedom, and hope that in their freedom they can find, somebody who can love you, who is forced to love you. How do you want somebody to love you? Exactly, Nadine, do you want somebody to love you the way how you want them to love you? Or you want somebody to love you the way how they want to love you? Which one do you like? You want somebody to love you the way how you want them to love you, or the way how they want to love you? The Power of Now, they could read it. That's a great book. You can't be mad about accepting someone for who they are. He uses emotions as blackmail. You want somebody to love you the way how you want them to love you, huh? See, that's a problem. You see, if you want somebody to love you how you want them to love you, that's a problem. That's ego. Let a person love you the way how they love you. It's better. It feels so clean. It feels pure. It feels pure. It feels a lot. No, listen. Don't make the standards raggedy people. We're not talking about raggedy people. We don't always have to go start the standard at raggedy people. We're talking about decent people. Decent people. Decent human beings. The standards is not raggedy folks. Right? It's not raggedy folks. You want somebody to love you the way how they want to love you, so that you can know that they love you for sure. But if a person loves you the way how you want them to love you, even when they love you that way, can you see their love? You can only see your love, not theirs. Because they're not doing what they want. They ain't doing their language. They ain't doing their experience. They're doing yours. And so then you will never know. So even when they stop loving you their way, they keep doing it your way. You will never know if they stop or not. You will never know. You will never know how they really feel. And so, like, for instance, this little lady right here, she don't love me the way how I want her to love me in the beginning. Because I'm an affectionate man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very affectionate. I'm one of the, my sisters know this. I'm a very affectionate young man. I was always that way since I was a child. I'm touchy. and huggy and kissy. Yeah, you know, I'm always in your face. Right? That was always me. When I met my wife, I thought, I want you to love me that way. I had a hard time. Annoyingly affectionate, right? As a Scorpio. When I met my wife, I was like, yeah, you don't like me. You can't, because you don't even show me. She's like, I don't understand. I said, but you don't, you know, you're not affectionate. I ain't woman affectionate. She said, but I'm not affectionate. What port is that? I don't know what, Miranda, what port is that? Oh, shoot. Lightning. Oh, snap. The lightning flash and it brought back memories. That one just did. That one just brought back when I got struck by lightning. That was awesome. She's still not affectionate. She is still not affectionate. She's not. But that's the way I like her now. Because it's really who she is. I don't want her to be affectionate no more. That was me. Oh. And how do I do that? Oh shoot, girl, I don't know what to do. Miranda, you know all these things. I don't know these things, you know. What do I do? Miranda, I don't know these things, you know. Hey, well go on, Ace. How we doing? Okay. Right. I love who she is, that woman that she is. Because she shows me love the way how she shows me. And I like it. Because when I want affection, I give her affection. Right? When I want affection, I go and get it. And she reads it and say, okay, he wants affection. Let me give him affection. Right? But I know what she wants. And the way how she shows me is the way how she shows me. And when she keeps showing me, certain days, certain times, I understand she still cares. She still loves me. That's how I know. But if I show up the way how she wants, if I want her to show up the way how I want to show up, then do I really want her? Or do I want me? Hold on, that looks like a clipboard. Click it and vote. There's this right here. There's an icon in the top left corner that looks like a clipboard. Click it and vote. How do you want to be loved? Miranda, you are bad. Okay, I see it. Hey, the clipboard up right there is ask the question, how do you want to be loved? A and B. Miranda, you be doing that thing, boy. Jesus. you be on it. I don't know how you do them things, but you do it. You can't click it? Well, people clicking it because it has 3 votes already. Oh, I see. But yeah, man. Moderators can't vote. Maybe it's you. Chestney, top left is a clipboard. Thank you for the heart me. But yeah, because the way she loves me says a lot. The way how I love her says a lot. See, somebody voted. When you meet people, you have to understand. If you love one way, why should you want somebody to love the same way? It's pointless. You don't want to get love from different angles. You have love from different angles. And I think many times, man, many people want people to be just like them, to show love just like them, to behave just like them. And if they don't, I can't. I think that's the problem. That's not love. Is that really love? That's not love at all. That's ridiculousness. That's craziness. If I want my wife to love me just the way how I love, that's crazy. Because who you're going to be attracted to will not be somebody like you. Oftentimes, we don't meet people like us. We want the balance. If I'm affectionate, I don't need somebody who's affectionate like me. Yeah, it's nice to have it. If I have it, I'll take it. But it's not what I need. I'm the affectionate one. I could give affection. What about if he always walks ahead of you? Listen, you've been married to a man for 30 years. You have to know who you marry. It's been 30 years. I can't give you those answers. If you've been with a man for 30 years, You can't ask me. You have to ask him those questions because it's been 30 years. You and him already have this way of being and accepting his behavior. Don't let people on social media tell you crazy things, you know. Because I can tell you so many things, but I don't know. You think the person is trolling? I don't think they are. If I don't, to be honest, my wife, if me and the kids and the wife is together, I walk behind my wife. I don't walk in front of my wife. I walk behind. I don't walk next to her. I walk behind to enjoy. I want my person to enjoy my interests the same way I do. Yeah, then get a pet, get a best friend. listen, listen, you said you want your person to enjoy your interests the same way you do. Then get your best friend. Get you a best friend and you go out with your best friend and you play with your best friend. Enjoy the same thing like you do. Hey Veronica, how we doing? Yeah, get you a little best friend, man, and hang out with that best friend and play game because I don't enjoy my wife nonsense the way how she does. And I don't want to. I'm sure she don't enjoy my stuff the way how I do. Why shouldn't he be the best friend? If that's what you all have, that's what you all have. But to be honest, it sounds cute though. It sounds cute. It sounds very cute. He's my best friend. She's my best friend. Get your life. Get you some friends for real. Get you some friends. Like get you some friends. And get a life outside of your partner. You know what I mean? So the majority say the way they want to love. They want to be loved. The way they want to love you. Or they want to love you. Okay. I get you. Thank you, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, it sounds cute. He's my best friend. She's my best friend. Man, listen, get you some friends. Get you some. You have to have a life outside of your partner. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to be all. I got my life, she got her life. You know what I mean? I got my career, she got her career. I got my stuff, she got her stuff. Let's respect each other's stuff. And so when my wife wants me to do her boring things, you know what I do? Let me tell you this. When my wife wants me to do her boring things, Kirk, you want to go? Sure. I don't want to go. But yeah. What time you want to go? 7. Damn. All right. I'm ready. I go in my room. I put on my clothes. I have a smile. All right. I'm ready. You will never know that I don't want to go. Because you know why? The friend thing, define best friend. Best friend is, best friend is somebody that, what, you mean with your partner? Or with just a friend? Once you start enjoying your best friend, you lose the... I'm not sure if I understand that. I ain't going in your room because it's mine. Hey, Chris. Hey, you ain't lying.